Create a space you can't wait to be in. It all starts at Frank Webb Home. With personal service and expert guidance at our local showrooms, we can help you find the bath, kitchen, and lighting solutions you need to enhance your space. With more selection and more expertise. Personal service to help you find your personal style. Visit frankwebb.com to schedule a free consultation in one of our 48 showrooms across the Northeast. Make yourself at home at Frank Webb Home.
Blog Talk Radio.
My name is Matthew E. O'Neill, O''N''E''L. I wrote 1,000 pages for Everipedia Incorporated from 2019 until 2022, which generated millions of views. Everipedia had a business office on 201 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 314 for years. The company was rebranded IQ Wiki in 2022, but many of Everipedia archives can be still found on the Google.com and Bing.com search engines, as well on Facebook group Everipedia Archives. I graduated with a Master of Business Administration from the Denver, Colorado-based Regis University in 2004. That MBA was applied to the company Northfield Leads Incorporated from 2015 to 2018. I did direct face-to-face agency acquisition interviews for nationwide insurance agents in 2017 and 2018. I graduated from Plymouth North High School in Plymouth, Massachusetts on June 4th, 1994, was ranked in the top quarter of my high school graduating class. I passed 30 credits at UMass Amherst as a teenager. I did 4 years on active duty in the U.S. Air Force and 4 years in the reserves. And I was a major political candidate when I was 30. Worked on the Geary Danley Everipedia page. The original page was created in 2017 during the direct aftermath of the 2017 Mandalay Bay Resort shooting. Everipedia had originally falsely identified Geary Danley as the perpetrator of the 2017 mass shooting that occurred outside of the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. The Geary Danley page was reworked by me years later, and the original page, I believe, was deleted. I created the following Geary Danley page, which has 150,000 views. Geary Danley is an American who on October 1st, 2017, was falsely identified as the perpetrator of the Mandalay Bay Resort shooting by a variety of media outlets. He was misidentified as the gunman behind the 2017 Las Vegas shooting by users on 4chan in the politically incorrect thread. Shortly thereafter, Gary's daughters stated that they received death threats because of their connection to Marilou Danley. His daughters released a statement that they wanted people to know that social media had spun this out of control and jumped to conclusions that their father was involved. The users of 4chan named Geary Danley as the shooter who opened fire, that Danley was a far-left loon, a social democrat, who was anti-Donald Trump based on his likes and interests in his Facebook profile. The comments were picked up by several blogs and news sites, including an article by the right-wing political website, The Gateway Pundit. The false news was incorrectly posted by an anonymous editor on Everipedia, but was quickly corrected by other community members to clear Geary Danley's name from any allegations. Hollywood LA News reported in October 2017 that an Everipedia editor had reported Geary Danley as being responsible for the shooting, which occurred from a hotel room at the Mandalay Bay. Eventually, the real perpetrator was identified as Stephen Craig Paddock, a companion of his former wife, Marilou Danley, who he divorced in 2014. Many users then searched for his name on Google. Its algorithms traced the original source of the story back to the 4chan message board and posted a link to it in the top story section. Geary Danley was in his 70s at the time of the incident. The Geary Danley page that I created has 150,000 views. Everipedia got a lot of criticism for the original article, which has since been deleted. I also created the Marilou Danley page, which has 70,000 views. Marilou Danley was born on 1955, and she is a resident of Mesquite, Nevada, known for being the companion of Stephen Paddock, the perpetrator of the Mandalay Bay mass shooting. Paddock was responsible for the 2017 Las Vegas shooting that left 59 dead and hundreds wounded. Marilou was a mother and also a grandmother who lives in the city of Mesquite, Nevada. She was the roommate of Stephen Craig Paddock, a real estate millionaire and gambler. She is from the Philippines and is an Australian citizen. Marilou worked at the Atlantis Casino Resort Spa as a high-limit hostess for Club Paradise. On October 1st, 2017, her boyfriend and roommate, Stephen Craig Paddock, committed the worst mass shooting in modern U.S. history. He opened fire from the 34th floor of the Mandalay Bay toward a crowd of people at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival happening across the street, killing at least 59 people and injuring 500 others. When authorities closed in on him from his hotel room, he committed suicide. After the shooting took place, she was questioned by police. Clark County Sheriff Joseph Lombardo stated, "We are confident we have located the female person of interest. She was in the Philippines at the time of the shooting." On October 3rd, 2017, authorities stated that she was a person of interest in the ongoing investigations of the mass shooting. Hollywood LA News reported in October 2017 that Everipedia had erroneously reported that Marilou Danley's ex-husband, Geary Danley, was responsible for the 2017 Mandalay Bay mass shooting. Marilou Danley was cleared of wrongdoing by investigators in January of 2018. Now, I took a lot of time to recreate the Marilou Danley and Geary Danley pages. When I first found the pages there, they were only a couple of sentences. I carefully reconstructed the articles, and the articles that I created are factual. I'd also like to state that I recreated the Stephen Craig Paddock Everipedia page. The Stephen Paddock page that I created is one of my highest viewed articles. It has 257,000 views, over 250,000 views. I had resubmitted the Stephen Paddock, Marilou Danley, and Geary Danley Everipedia pages to the business office via Telegram. I used a Telegram to resubmit my articles, and they used their marketing staff to ensure that the articles that I created have 400,000 views for just 3 articles. Now, Stephen Craig Paddock was born on April 9th, 1953 and died October 1st, 2017. He was an American mass murderer who committed a mass shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada on October 1st, 2017 that left over 58 people dead and over 515 others injured. He resided in Mesquite, Nevada, and was the partner of Marilou Danley. Photos and videos from the concert festival also show multiple victims, including people on the ground bleeding. The worst mass shooting in U.S. history was first reported at about 10:05 p.m. local time, with Paddock firing at least 10 minutes. The scene remained active at 3:30 a.m., and where people were told to stay away. Stephen Paddock was identified as the shooter in the Mandalay Bay Resort shooting. Paddock fired from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel down at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival, which was located in the fairgrounds area on Las Vegas Boulevard. Paddock committed suicide by shooting himself in his mouth as SWAT team closed in on him. Paddock's early life. Paddock was born in Tucson, Arizona, and lived in Sun Valley, California. He had 3 brothers. including Eric Paddock and Bruce Paddock. He was raised by a single mother. His father, Benjamin Hoskins Paddock, is notorious for being on the FBI's 10 most wanted list for robbing 3 banks and escaping from prison. Benjamin was diagnosed as a psychopath after his arrest in the late 1960s. Stephen Paddock held various federal jobs in the 1970s and 1980s. He was a mailman for the U.S. Postal Service, an agent with the IRS, and worked for a defense contract audit agency. In 2014, he paid $369,000 in cash for the home he shared with his girlfriend, Marilou Danley. He attended California State University, Northridge, graduating in 1977 with a degree in business administration. He also worked as an accountant for many years and was a licensed hunter and private pilot. Paddock was an avid gambler, according to his brother Eric Paddock. On multiple occasions, Stephen Paddock gambled more than $10,000 per day, and in some cases amounts more than $20,000 and $30,000 in Las Vegas casinos. Personality. An Australian acquaintance of Paddock's, who chose to remain anonymous, described Paddock as extremely intelligent, methodical, conservative, guarded, and strategic, a planning, thinking type of guy. Now, many people question what Paddock's motive for the shooting was. Sources indicate that he left a note on the side table in his hotel room. Despite this, the police have repeatedly stated that they do not know the motive and have yet to take any action regarding this. The motive has not been released to the media. Paddock was prescribed Valium on June 21st, 2017. And he had no criminal record aside from minor infraction. Stephen Paddock's motive for the attack has never been disclosed. I'd like to say that I recreated and rewrote the Stephen Paddock, Geary Danley, and Marilou Danley Everipedia pages, which can be found on the Bing.com and Google.com search engines. The 3 pages that I recreated and rewrote have over 400,000 views thanks to the marketing department of Everipedia. I submitted my articles to the company via Telegram, and they carefully marketed my articles. My name is Matthew E. O'Neill, and I was a top-rated writer for Everipedia from 2019 until 2022, and I have numerous books on Amazon.com. I am also on Spotify and Deezer. Thank you.
Foster and Thrive supports every turn of your wellness journey beyond sickness and health. At Foster and Thrive, they are with you for life. Tap the URL on the banner to find a location near you.